Ashley. Hi, Monica. Hello. Hello. Why is this so loud? Why is it so loud? Better? I don't know. I feel like I'm looking very much like, what's her name? From... What's her name? The actress. Jennifer Coolidge with the fur, I suppose. Are we a bit too much up? Maybe you guys a little, or down. A little bit more up. Is that better? I think that's better. I think that's better. Maybe. Who knows? Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. You look like you're going to a party? Yeah, I know. But I think it's just, again, the fur that's causing it. I'm just very cold. Hi everyone, welcome, welcome, welcome. How's your dizziness? It's alright. So I got some, I don't want to say results back. Also guys, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the free oracles today. Something I don't have to think about would be nice. But yeah, any suggestions, let me know, because it's Friday as well. It's just, you know. But so the doctor called me and she was like, okay, we can do one of two things. So she discussed it with the doctor and he thinks it's motion sensor related. So it is like my, how do you say that, like balance thing, I don't know what it's called in English. But she's like, we can do one of two things. Either it's motion sickness kind of like thing, and you can do like exercises to train that so it gets like better and you get used to it, and the motion sickness will go away with those exercises. Vertigo, yeah. But like it's, yeah, I think it's under that headline thingy. And she's like, okay, try that and then see if it goes away. Or if you feel like you want to do more research, we can give you this little box that you will have to wear on your body, on your chest, for a couple of weeks, so we can monitor your heart, what it is doing. And that scared the living shit out of me, so I was like, let's try the exercises first. Because I've also been having some tension in my head anyway, because I've been having kind of like tension headaches, but then when I massage it doesn't really go away, so I feel like it's like deeper in my head, as well as like stress of course and stuff like that. So I was like, okay, let me just try the exercises, and then we'll just see, I suppose. And I did the exercises this morning / afternoon, and I right away got very dizzy and very nauseated, where I was like, I think this is it, this might be it. But we'll see if it gets better. It takes a couple of days, so I have to do the exercises a couple times a day for a couple of days in a row. And then within a week I would already feel a little bit of difference. So we'll kind of see how that goes. But right away I was like, oh, yep, yeah, no, yes. Yeah, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. So yeah, that is what we are doing now. I'm also planning to go to get a massage as well. It's something that I've been planning for the entirety of this year, and I still hadn't gotten one because I was like, well, you know, more important things, or like no finance for it, or you know, I was like just putting it off. Um, so I will be doing that hopefully next month as well. And hopefully the exercise and whatnot will make it better. I do, yeah. It did make me more more dizzy afterwards, but it also said that that's normal. It's just your head trying to recalibrate a little bit. Yeah. So yeah, that is what we are gonna go do. We are gonna say, and if it doesn't get better or if it gets worse, then I'm gonna call the doctor again, and I'm gonna go for that little box heart monitor thing. But it just scared the living shit out of me. Oh yeah. And we will just see. Today was a day where it was better. I just have a headache, but I wasn't feeling like dizzy or anything. So I was like, it's actually better. So it's harder to describe the feeling when you're not actively feeling it, you know? So yeah, we'll see. It also, I read a little bit more where it all kind of like makes sense, where, you know, now I've, since like a year of like 3, 4, I've only been doing work where I just sit and I look down a lot, or I look at my screen a lot, or, you know, in one position with my head, and that's it. I don't work out a lot anymore. I don't move around a lot anymore. So yeah, it just feels a bit stiff, I suppose. And hopefully with the exercises that will get better. But while doing the exercises, I was just like, holy shit, what's happening? I just saw make that money. Well, I don't have to send you a voice note, but I just saw make that money, and I was like, girl, I'm already in live stream. Why are you spamming? But I'm just seeing everything, and I feel like I look like Stifler's mom with the fur thing happening. But yes, anyway, I don't know why I'm sending this voice note, but yes. Oh my god. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome. What is happening in the chat? Are we having free oracles? So yeah, I don't know what to do for the free oracles though. Let me know. Definitely keep observing it and see. If not, look into that other test. But crossing fingers for that the exercises help. Yeah, same. Very familiar. Maybe in past life. Do I? Are they? Okay. Joe fuck. Anyway, I feel very bougie with this, and I feel like now with Naomi I'm feeling more bougie. Anyway, definitely need to go for a walk. Yeah, it's much better. Yes, hi DT, hello. Oh. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't know, darling. Oh, Jesus. You look fancy, thank you. I didn't even like do makeup or what. I was just like, ugh, I don't feel like it. That's also a little bit where I put. Do I need to close shit? Anyway, what are we doing, guys? What are we doing today? I have no idea. Because it's also annoying that I don't see like names anymore. But with you look very familiar. Where it's like, do I? maybe you do know me. You never know. You never know. Hi everyone, welcome, 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 welcome. Oh, what are we doing, guys? Oh, my headache. Oh my god. I've been also sitting here for like an hour, just going like, should I do the live stream? Shouldn't I do the live stream? I'm like, no, let's do the live stream. You want to do the live stream? It's fun on Friday, live streaming. So it's fun. So let's do the live stream. 'Cause it's fun. You're having fun. Iconic. Okay. But yes, let's yeah, WhatsApp is not enough. Well, then ask for a JoJo poll. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome, 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 welcome. Okay, anyway. I've already lost my mind. But then again, it's Friday, so who cares? Anyway, I don't think my tits look that great. I feel like they're a little bit there. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, the tits everywhere. Okay, so members, if you want something, ask me. For the free oracles, I don't know what to do yet. What should we do? Usually on Friday we do something like different. We do something like fun, but I don't know what we should be doing. I don't know what we should be doing. What should we be doing? What do you guys want from the free oracles? Should we do open choice? What is fun? I don't. What is fun anymore? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah. My brain is just not braining today. Opinions? What? I don't know. More like decisions? What? Feral Friday? Well, yeah, we can take a look at that. But what though? What should we then do though? Feral Friday. Like 18 plus questions only? Because I think, was it last week on Friday that we did the tea kind of like thing where you could ask me any tea about anything? Whether it is tea about you or tea about well-known people or, you know. I don't know. Bottom line, I don't know. Yes, spice things up, literally. What though? I don't know how to formulate it. Crystal ball for a Mahadev. But yes, guys, give me suggestions and we can take a look. Oops. Jesus. Well, not Jesus, but yes. Naksh. Is Naksh Kritika's future husband? Is Naksh Kritika's future husband? We have not the right time unlikely. Choose a new direction and go. The time is right to go into that new direction. I feel like right now is not the right time. Unlikely. Choose a new direction and go. The time is right for that new direction. So for now, I kind of want to say no. Oracle of Choice is a good idea. I just want something from a man and then I'll bugger off. Okay. Well, what do you want, darling? What do you want from me? What do you want from me? Something different. Yes, that's usually what I do on Fridays, but I don't know what. Aditi Monology guidance for Aditi. The new moon in Aries, it is time to take action. We have nothing will come of this situation. Take time to breathe out and show the world the real you. It's time to take some action, show the world the real you. Don't forget to take some time to breathe out as well, because right now holding on to this, nothing will come of this situation. Message from him. Normal message, hidden love, dark confessions, little hearts, love notes. Anything else? I'm leaning more towards hidden message. Hidden, nice. I was leaning towards that as well. Because he be hiding. Yes, yes, yes. Peep around that corner, weird. Joseph. Kind of want this one too. We have absence. No fucking shit. Okay. Absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. Yeah, no shit. Time. I'm afraid it's too late to take action. Forgiveness. I'm struggling to get over the past. And maybe with that as well, like, you know, feeling like he has lost his time window. Feeling like maybe he's too old. Dishonesty. By lying, I ripped us apart. Indecisive. I know my inability to make a decision hurts you. And lastly, thank the fucking gods, reunion. We will always come back to each other. At the bottom, you have unsatisfied. I wasn't happy the way things were going. Okay, so I'm not sure what to do with the free oracles today. The man be struggling these days. Yeah, I think so too. Thanks, you're welcome. Waka waka, ay, ay. Yeah, I think he's struggling too. I think he's going through stuff. Shits. All that good stuff. Okay guys, for the free oracles, either it's gonna be open choice or some smut. 18 plus. Feral Friday, how Naomi calls it. I'm gonna clean again. Okay, good luck. Go kick ass. You got this. Should we do Pharaoh Friday? Only. Oh my god, smut, right? Because it's also fun to hear other people's smut, I think. Right? I think so. Okay, let's do Smut Friday, or what did we, Pharaoh Friday. Pharaoh Friday. So yes, no free oracles, it's Pharaoh Friday. Ask your 18 plus questions. Is this person sleeping around? Are they a man whore? Are they a cheater? But that could also be for yourself as well. I don't know, any like sex related questions, or any sexuality related questions, or any I don't know, illnesses, or what else is 18 plus? What else is, like, you know, things you shouldn't ask, bedroom stuff, I don't know, shit like that. Ask away. If you're like, I don't want to ask for myself, it can also be for someone else, whether it is like a celebrity or something, where you're like, can you check if this person is bisexual, or can you check if this person has a girlfriend, or can you check if this person this or that, or blah blah blah, is into this or into that, or whatever. I'm feeling a little bit bougie in my outfit today as well, so we're just gonna dive straight in. I do think it's gonna be a little bit of a short live stream, as I'm still not really feeling great. But yes, I think that's just what we are gonna do. So yeah, members, as always, you do have open choice. If you don't want a Pharaoh Friday, you have choice of all my oracles as well. So choose, pick away. If you're interested in an oracle, it's going to be for a €2 donation today. And if you're wanting a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. Let's take a look. New beings. What's the sexual compatibility between Simon and Lilith? Ooh, I like that question. What is their sexual compatibility between Lilith and Simon? What's their sexual compatibility like between Simon and Lilith? How compatible are they sexually? We have the Page of Swords as the overall energy. Oh, that's cute. Because the Page of Swords is like, it's an energy of like, well, I'll just like try and learn. It is maybe, I don't know, a bit like inexperienced, but willing to try and excited to try. So we also have the Two of Wands, which is broadening the horizon. We have the Seven of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, the Empress, the Six of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. I feel like that there is a eagerness to try new things, to like explore. And I feel like one of the two might be more experienced than the other one. I do think because there is a willingness to explore, that works well. Don't forget though to set like boundaries, because I do think that there might be a little bit of like a boundary like crossing, or the idea of something might be more exciting than the actual, you know, doing it. But I do kind of want to say that it's good. I don't think we're on the same level, but I think that's fine, because I think we can like grow into it. So yeah, good. I'm the big idea person. Yeah. Also inexperienced. But I think that's good, again, because it's just hey, I've seen something that I want to try, and that they're like, okay, I'm up for it, let's just try, you know. But it does require with the Page of Swords to speak up about it, you know, to dare to say. Ashley, thank you for the donation. Okay, what is my sex life going to be like with my future husband? Oof. Paying donations, by the way, doesn't have to be Pharaoh Friday, right? 18 plus, but, you know, you can ask. He's just along for the ride, my ride. Yeah. I think it works both ways, though. Because the Two of Wands goes the other way as well. It's spending for the both of you, you know. So it is very much a give and take. It's not just like, oh, my fantasies. It's also their fantasies, you know. And being open for those as well. But yeah, okay. Ashley, what is your sex life going to be like with your future husband? Ashley's sex life, how's that going to be with her future husband? Bathroom. With the Two of Swords. Okay, it can be a bit of a power struggle, or a bit of a, especially at the beginning. Okay, let me take a look. We have the 10 of Swords, we have the 5 of Swords, we have the 10 of Pentacles. Don't you dare fake it. Don't you dare. With your future, don't fake it. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Nope. No. Because in the long run, it's not, because then they think that they're doing great, and they're not, and you will have to keep, only, this is very much training, like you're training a dog. Only give positive reassurance when it is behavior that you would like to see repeated. Don't you dare. Okay, we have the Hermit, we have the 7 of Cups, we have the Page of Wands, and we have the Hierophant. So the Hierophant is doing things in the right way, in the right order. So again, like, if it's good, it's good. And then, yes. I do think it is a little bit of a learning curve. With the 10 of Swords, I think that, especially at the beginning, there's a lot of like, okay, no, stop it. You know, where it might feel a little bit like, I don't know, like a struggle. We are, like, it is, see it just as like training and investing for the long term, because with that 10 of Pentacles, it is, you know, this is going to be your person for the long run, so it's better to like learn them, teach them how to do it well for you, what is nice for you and what not, you know. And with the Hermit, it's also going inward to look for answers for yourself as well. The 7 of Cups can be a bit like confusing, so especially at the beginning, I feel like that it is going to be a little bit of like a hurdle or like a struggle. I think they're used to a certain way, and you're like, yeah, that literally doesn't do shit for me. Where it is just a little bit that, you know, learning. Because the Page of Wands is very excited and is very much like, okay, I'm gonna make this, you know, I'm gonna make this happen. Don't you worry, darling. I got you. We are gonna do this. We are gonna yes. But the Page is also one that just kind of like tries. They try. Do they succeed always? No. And 9 times out of 10, if they do, it's like a lucky shot. So, but in the long term, can we take a look at the long term? King of Pentacles, he'll get there. 7 of Wands and 4 of Cups with the King of Cups. There's so much love here. I feel like on an emotional level, making love, that's just top notch, because I do think that the emotion is very much there, that emotional connection is very much there when having sex as well. I kind of want to say just talk about it. Speak up. Again, because I'm kind of feeling it, kind of depending on how we move forward, if we're feeling very awkward speaking up while we're having sex, or, you know, anything like that, it can be just good to also open a conversation when you're not in the moment, so you don't feel that pressure or like lose the moment, you know. But I feel like that it will require, I don't know, guidance. I kind of want to say. I do want to say, again, emotionally, I think that you guys connect really, really deeply and really, really well, to the point where you're like, well, it doesn't really matter if they make it happen or not, because, you know, that deep connection I feel, and that's nice, and that's all I really want from it. But let's just not, you know, you're also allowed your moment. So yes, I think it's gonna be a little bit of a struggle. I was like, am I gonna say something? Am I not gonna say something? Do I? Don't I? Do it? You know. So yeah, I like having consent as a turn on. To be honest, what do you mean? As in like a vocal consent, like in the moment, like reassuring. Reshma may know how romantic my future husband will be. Is that really an 18+ question? I don't know. As in, like, romantic gestures, or like planning stuff, buying shit, buying like flowers, or Ashley, who will initiate the intimacy the very first time? Ashley, who will initiate the first time with your future husband? King of Cups, him. We have the Nine of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. We do have the Empress here as well. The Knight of Swords, the Two of Wands, and the Three of Swords. So, you know how men... Okay, I don't know if you've seen this clip, but it kind of like reminds me of that. If you ask a man who initiated sex, they 9 out of 10 say they did, even though the woman did all the, like, shaving the legs and setting the mood and, you know, getting in the vibe and giving, like, touches here and there. They think they entered the bedroom, they saw their wife lying there and going like, I'm gonna have sex with her. You know, who initiated in his mind? Him, because he was like, I'm gonna have sex, where she has been doing it, the planning, the entire day. I feel like it's kind of like that, where I think you already gave like hints here and there, or, you know, touches, or, you know, I don't know, being okay to touch you, or, you know, like soft little subtle setting the tone and mood, because men can talk all they want. They also thrive on that. They also, you know, I do want to say him. The Knight of Swords is kind of like falling into that trap. But yeah. And then, oh, underneath the King of Wands, we also have the Emperor. Love that. So yeah, I think it's, with the Nine of Cups, it's just going as planned, as you know, wished for it. Yeah. I feel shy. I get that, darling. You don't have to ask anything as well. You can also ask for people that you know, or you can just lean back and watch other people's readings as well. Ashley, thank you for the donation. Tell me about the first time. Okay. First time. Ashley and her future husband. The first time of intimacy. First time intimacy. Ashley. We have the Knight of Wands as overall energy. Okay, yeah, like when I say it's going to be a little bit of a struggle, I think there is going to be maybe even a little bit of a... okay. Oh my god. YouTube is so gonna ban me for this live stream. Oh my god. Okay. Let me get all the cards out. We have the Moon, we have the Emperor, we have Justice, the Nine of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Six of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. At the beginning, I feel like he is just gonna be, let's just call it out, a little bit of a horny teenager. Kind of like that energy of like, just put it in. I do think that there is some like changing happening, because I do think it is like, okay, so imagine just like sitting on the couch. I think it's just like a flowy kind of like thing, sitting on the couch, like making out or like touching, or it just developing. And I do feel at some point he is just gonna, there's just, I don't know if there's just a like shift or something where it just goes from like nice and kind and intimate and soft into just sex, where it's just like, we are now gonna have, like, very much like caveman, like, we're now having sex, like, where it's and I feel like with Justice, this is just gonna be you just gonna put your foot on his face and like, whoa, 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 whoa. Just hold your tits for just like a second. Yeah, no. I do feel that we get there in the end. I do feel that there will be intimacy out of that, and that they'll move into a little bit more like calmer energy. But I feel like that he just, again, we have that softness, and then suddenly that switch into basically fuckboy energy, because that's, I don't know if he has had like a pattern of just sex, and then it's just, give me your ass and let me put it in, and that's it. Where it's like, no, we are not just having sex, we are gonna be intimate together, so hold up, take a break. Where I do feel that there might be a moment of, I don't want to say embarrassment, but it can be a bit overwhelming for him as well, because that's just how he usually would do it, and he's not used to the softness and not used to the intimacy when it comes to sex and intimacy, and usually just takes what he wants at a certain point, not really experiencing the deep connection that you can have, and the real intimacy that comes from physical touch and connection and whatnot. So I feel like that there will be a little bit of a moment of like, wow, fuck this then, I'm not, where it's like, no, calm down, get your emotions, with the Queen of Cups, very like loving, caring, it's fine, I want to do this, just not with this energy going on right now. And yeah, then I feel like it will flow more into, again, the Knight of Cups is like an offering, so I feel like that he will try, or he will, even though I do think it makes him a little bit, I don't want to say uncomfortable, but he's just not used to it that way. And I do think that he will like it in the end, because we have the Ten of Pentacles underneath that, and the Star as well. So at the beginning we might have more hiccupses, but yeah, try to not use it as like, this is gonna be sex aid class 101, but more like, okay, let's just ease our way into it. So yeah, that's kind of what I see here for the first time, which is nice. Again, he just, it just felt a little bit like a wild horse, where it's just like, okay, hold up, you don't have to within 2 seconds. just relax, just take a little breath, like, yeah. Yeah, but I think also because you had that like build up of softness already, yeah, I think he's just not used to the softness and it being nice, surrendering or giving over to that like softness of like, or real intimacy. So yeah, any clue on like when and where? I did, with the Four of Wands, I do feel it is at a home, so it has a very cozy like vibe to it. When, I didn't see that. But yeah, I do think it's like cozy at home, again, hanging on the couch, and it's just naturally developing. be my first time. It kind of scares me a bit. Is my person gonna respect my boundaries and not pressure me? Like his place or my place or somewhere vacation place. I don't know, it just felt very comfortable. The Four of Wands talks about home. So someone's home, someone's couch, so like just a place where you both feel very comfortable and in your own skin, and just good to open up in that way. Okay, Monica. How would it be my first time? It kind of scares me a bit. Is my person gonna respect my boundaries and not pressure me? Monica. Monica's first time. How's that gonna be? Aww. Oh, love that. We have the Six of Wands. Love that. That's a victory. That is everything. It's nothing too overwhelming. It's nothing too overpowering. It's nothing too, you know, where like, holy shit. But the Six of Wands does talk about victory. It does talk about like feeling good. It is overcoming something. It is like winning the first battle, and you know, which is just good. Something that you can build on. We have the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Queen of Wands, the Three of Cups, love that, the Three of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. I think that there is going to be a lot of communication. I think this person takes the responsibility for the situation very seriously. The Knight of Swords, through communication, so I feel like that there is going to be continuous, like, you're good, are you good, are we good? You know, does it hurt? Are you fine? Is this okay? Like, even not just like the sex part, but just like leading up to it. I feel like that there is a constant just checking in. Where with the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles, you will feel grounded, supported, calm, but also with the Queen of Wands, just horny as fuck, and you want to, you know, go with the flow of that as well. Even though it is kind of like nervous, this person makes you feel so like grounded and secure that you can let that flame a little bit like go and be more flirtatious, and you know, also, you know, not just something that happens to you, but something that you are actually contributing to. With the Three of Cups as well, I think that there's just such a like trust and faith and care for one another, like true like friends. You know, that is just a base. So there is a lot of trust, and there is a lot of like feeling comfortable around each other. And with the Four of Swords, it is taking it very, very slow, taking breaks here and there, talking about it. Was that all right? How are you feeling? You know, checking up on one another. I kind of want to take a look at the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here? The Tower and the Nine of Swords. And then the World. I feel like that there is just like a fear, like a lot of fear surrounding this, but the Two of Wands, like, you have a choice in this as well, and you can participate in this. You know, this is two people. This is not something that happens to you. You are participating in this. And I feel like once that hits, where it's like, oh, I have a choice here. If I say now, no, this is enough, then, you know, so that also gives you the feeling of having control over it. And that it's also okay to say no, not something to be embarrassed about. Or, you know, I feel like that sometimes women feel a bit embarrassed for saying no, especially when you're already going a certain way or a certain direction, where it's like, oh, then after this point I shouldn't say no anymore, even though I'm kind of like done. Where I don't feel that energy at all. I feel like because there's so good communication, that at any point you also feel okay to say like stop, or like that's enough, or you know, stuff like that. So it just, I like it a lot. We again, the Six of Wands is overall energy, so that's very much like a victory, something to build upon, which I just like. It's just beautiful. Absolutely love it, like it. Yes, that's cute. Well, that not cute. That's how it should be. I feel like that's how it should be. I do feel, and this might be a little bit TMI, but I do feel that there might be some, I think a dom for you would be work for you. So a dominant and a submissive, that is, but dive a little bit into the Dom sub dynamic, because again, I think a Dom would be good, because a Dom is really good at just making you feel it. A Dom isn't like dominant, like do this or do that, or I'm gonna take this or I'm gonna take that. A good Dom is very good at creating a safe space and is very much for you. So look into like pleasure Doms or something like that. Because I think I kind of got that vibe a little bit, where I don't know if he is, but he would be a good pleasure Dom for you, because it just makes you feel safe and secure, and it's all about you. They're also, because they are more like experienced, where it's like, no, okay, I've got all the experience, I don't have to get anything from this, I'm doing this for you, I want you to have this good experience, I want to do this for you, like your pleasure is already enough for me, or I really enjoy that, or so I like that. Go take a look, go have fun. Yes, I think that, yes. Anyway, okay, that might have been a bit TMI, but yes, that's kind of the energy that I got, where I'm like, oh, I like this guy. Ooh, like it. Anyway, okay, communication is good, that makes me feel better. Okay, good. I'm glad. Ashley, thanks so much for the donation. First question, am I still going to get pregnant right away, like the first time we have intimacy, or in a few times at the beginning? Ashley, is Ashley still getting pregnant in the first couple of times? Is Ashley still getting pregnant? We have the High Priestess. Okay. We have the Five of Swords, we have the Queen of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the Ace of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Eight of Cups. I do want to say yes, but High Priestess is over energy as well. That's very much fertility as well. Like, the option is there. Like, will it happen? I think because with the Ace of Swords, there is a lot of, like, talk, and there is now awareness, and there is now, because okay, I'm kind of feeling with the Five Pentacles, like, if we're lacking, or if we are, not putting a rubber on it, or not getting any, like, not taking the pill, or not having any measures of not getting pregnant, then yeah. Because again, the Five Swords as well, that is short-term satisfaction without really taking in account the long-term consequences to that. The Three of Swords and Ten of Swords. Why do I have the Three of Swords and Ten of Swords here? Both. Magician. The Hierophant, doing the right thing in the right way, in the right order. Three of Pentacles, working together. Eight of Wands and the Ten of Wands. I do feel have that conversation with your partner, and I feel like it is something that we can, like, not have happen. But with the Two of Swords as well, it's very much a choice. With the Queen of Wands, I also kind of want to say, yeah. I do kind of want to say yes. Can I donate through Super Chat? Yes, you can, darling. Yes, you can. I remember you said first time unprotected. Yes, yeah. Or other when a few times. A lot of misunderstandings. Yeah. I think one of the first times without protection, I don't know, lost in, like, lust, or like want or desire, or yeah, if they're like good agreements or good, because the Ace of Swords is like a continuous conversation about it. But yeah, why the Five of Pentacles? Hanged by another star in the Knight of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, okay, so I'm seeing, this is why communication is so important, because I'm kind of seeing them going like, okay, just trust me, don't do anything, trust me, I will like pull out, or I don't know, any of the unprotected methods. And it's like, no, 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 trust me, just trust me. And you're like, well, I trust you, but I would rather just be safe, you know? Um, so yeah, come up for yourself with that, I kind of want to say as well. But basically, yes, I do think it's still one of the first times. I don't know if it is like right away, but I feel like that there is just a, I don't know, building up, like, don't you trust me? Let's just, like, you didn't get pregnant last time, or, I don't know. There's just gonna be where it might not make you feel comfortable necessarily. But yeah. Thank you, you're welcome. Let me know your second question as well, darling, and I will take a look. Pop, thank you so much for the donation. Your question, will Mark try to make things better between us? I did Google the conversation. Will Mark try to make things better between himself and Pop? Will Mark try to make things better between them? Will Mark try to make things better between them? We have Judgment as overall, and the Lovers underneath that. Okay, love that. So Judgment does talk about doing things different, like looking back at the past, seeing what happened, and like doing the right thing in order to move forward, making changes, or I spammed him with messages because I thought he wasn't seeing them. He blocked me impulsively and unblocked me. Okay. We have the Page of Wands, we have the Three of Swords, we have the Five of Wands, we have the Three of Wands, the Eight of Cups, and the Hermit. Okay. So, Judgment is very much about processing what has happened, looking at the past, what is going on. The Hermit very much looking inside for answers. Okay, what do I want? What is happening for me? What is happening around me? The Five of Wands is misunderstandings. So I do think that he's going off of certain misunderstandings. The Three of Swords is very painful, heartbroken. So I do feel that he is like suffering through it as well. The Page of Wands, the Three of Wands, Eight of Cups. Eight of Cups is a little bit emotionally distancing. So I feel like what happened, something happened, then like a misunderstanding surrounding this started happening, making him pull back a little bit out of hurt, self-protection, because he was hurting by it, then going inward to look for answers, with that taking a little bit of an emotional distance here. The Three of Wands is expending, looking elsewhere, because with the Lovers, I do think that there is a very strong connection here. Ten of Pentacles underneath that, so there is a desire to, for the long run here. Why do we have the Page of Wands? Why do we have the Page of Wands? The Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and why the Three of Wands? Why the Three of Wands for Mark? We have the Empress. Okay, and the Fool. Okay, I do want to say yes. I feel like that give him a little bit of space and time. Everything that needed to be said has been said, and now it's just kind of like waiting for him to come to you again. With the Three of Wands, I do think that there will be a message towards you, but not necessarily with him making it better, but more of a, like, what you did hurt me, or, like a little bit of like compromise. Yeah, a little bit like different. Yeah, I guess my messages kind of made things made bad because I got harsh. Yeah, I think so too. I think he really got hurt. And again, with our Five Wands, that there is misunderstandings, and instead of, if you keep, I think there's a little bit of like negative energy from both of you towards the other person. Like, you're a little bit negative to him, he's a little bit negative to you, but now we're just spewing the negativity instead of really hearing each other, validating each other. So again, the Three of Wands does need a different, like, that can also be like help from somewhere else, or you know, a third party helping just to get us like back in a room. But the Three of Wands is doing something different. So him coming to you with an apology, no, I think it's more him coming to you than coming with like, okay, this hurt me or that hurt me, something like that. Give that space, validate that, because like when it comes to communication, especially over feelings getting hurt, it is about taking turns. Okay, I'm coming to you with something, I'm bringing something up with you that just hurt me really badly, and then of course your reaction to that, you might have a reaction to that that is hurtful, or you know, but then let's just take turns. So he first, because he started, hear him out. Okay, validating, I understand, I hear, I'm sorry, what can we do to like fix this, or I hear you and I'll try to do better in this and this and this way. Just sorry is not enough. Sorry, and then it's up to you to make sure that that never happens again. And then after that, you can talk about your experience as well. But yeah. But he just wouldn't respond, you know. That's why I got harsh. Yeah, and for that, that's a whole different point, because then you're just trying to get validation from him, when again, for him with that Hermit, he just needed some time to process for himself, and that might feel like rejection to you, which makes you just go like, well, fuck you then, you know. But that reaction is a you problem to work on. But for him, is he gonna go and fix it? No. Not in the sense of he is not willing to work on it. I do think that he is. I think it is very overwhelming. It is a lot. He is also hurting, and he needs just a little bit more time to process. And then he is willing to meet halfway to come up with a solution. Not just your way, not just my way, but meet somewhere in the middle. Exactly, I did that a lot. Yeah. Which is understandable. But then it's also, again, with that meaning in the middle, that is also something for you to work on then. You know? Because that does need fixing. As well as him. Of course, he also has things to fix. You know, again, that is that meaning in the middle. And that can also start with self-reflection. And just sending a message of like, okay, I've just reflected on my behavior, I saw this, this, and this, and this, and this is how I am gonna try to work on that, or this is how I am gonna make that behavior not happen again. Because saying sorry and it won't happen again, that's not enough. It requires actual work to do so for both parties. And again, I do think that he is willing to, because I do think that there is a good connection between the two of you. However, we cannot continue to the way that we have in the past, because that's not going to work. Because if we continue where we left off, doing exactly the same thing, we are going to end up where we ended up last time, you know. And I do think that he is like, I don't want that anymore. I'm done with that. I want to have that closure, and I would like us to be able to work on it, but, you know, yeah. I'm just thinking to not say anything. That could also be fine. It is kind of the question for you. What do you want out of this? Do you just want confirmation? Like, I feel like that there's something that you want from him, but the only one you can control is yourself. So in the meantime, I think it's good to take a little bit of a step back. If you would like to send a message, I don't know, to apologize for your behavior, that's totally fine too. And then to just work on ourselves. Okay, where does this behavior come from? Why did I feel like this, and why did it make me lash out? Because lashing out is also not enjoyable, you know. You're also not feeling good when you're lashing out. Of course, it is an outlet and it feels good for like 5 seconds. But you know, where is that coming from? And so that when you come back together again and have a conversation, you are more aware of what happened within you as well, you know. Honestly, I just want things to be better. No harsh feelings. Yeah, I get that. Then from you, let's work on that, you know. Because lashing out like that is not just something that you just go like, oh, I'm sorry, shouldn't have done that, oopsie, and then move forward, you know. Yeah. because that's also self-sabotaging behavior, you know, which is understandable. It's not it's just not a wanted kind of like behavior for yourself as well, because then it's just you going into protector mode for yourself because you want validation. You're not getting any validation or, you know, any reassurance or whatever it is that you're looking for, and then your ego just goes like, okay, this is dangerous because if this is hurtful already and that can get even more hurtful, so instead let's go defense mode and let's just push them away. Yeah, but that's something to, you know, yeah, I know I did that with somebody before, yeah, and then it's like a pattern as well, you know, and it's not fun, it's not, but then it is your job and responsibility, if it's behavior that you don't like doing, to work on that and to see where it's coming from, healing the ouch that is underneath that, because usually it is old pain that we haven't went through, and learning new coping mechanisms. Okay, if that happens, if I feel like that again, what can I do? Can I take a step back? Can I count to 10? Can I spew at ChatGPT first before and then calm down? Or, you know, am I able to take a different step? Or am I able to see it? And that's the first and most important step, because that is very difficult. Can I see the behavior before I actually do the behavior? So catching yourself like, oh, I really want to react, you know, can I catch that before? So yeah, that is what I see for you. I hope that made sense. And you got this. You absolutely got this. It's just a very difficult thing to unlearn, you know, the self-defense mechanism. So yes, I don't know if Ashley had asked her second question. I'll ask other second question later. Okay, that's fine, darling, that is fine. For my members, Merida, can I ask a different question, please? What question do you want me to take a look at, darling? I can't get over the fact that I know you from somewhere. Well, who are you, darling? Who are you? That can very much be. Maybe you know me. I don't know. Could be. Who are you? that's the question. Who are you? Hi Nat, hello. Hi Red. Ask a different question. Depends on the question, darling. Ooh, interesting topic. Yes, Feral Friday. So any 18 plus. So, but yeah, that can be anything. Spicy. I missed the tea. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Well, there weren't a lot yet, because I felt like they kind of got a bit in depth, but yes. And then we also got some like members in between and all that good stuff. So let me reset the chat real quick. So yeah, today it is Feral Friday. If you have any 18 plus questions, spicy 18 plus questions, let me know. I'll take a look. Doesn't have to be for you, can also be for someone else. It can also be the question like, is this person secretly gay, or like, are they still in the closet, or any LGBTQ plus questions that you might have, or even it can even go into like kink territory, like this is such a fun like reading me and Naomi sometimes have done in the past, where we ask like, what is their kink. Very interesting as well. Again, doesn't have to be for you, can also be for someone else, or like someone like you're interested in. But yes, yes, I'm feeling very bougie today with my outfit as well. So I was just like, and Naomi said it of like Feral Friday. I'm like, well, that's a good idea. So yeah, here we are, and here we are. Okay. Merida, will my career going to get any progression in the next 2 months? I can take a look at the yes or no questions for that, oracles. But I will not take a look with because it is Feral Friday, but I can take a look at oracles for you if you want to. Feral Friday, check for rabies. Well, not just rabies, darling. Why rabies? Well, feral, I get that, but yes. Okay. Can I ask him if he believed me when I told him he was my first? I can take a look at that. Yeah, that is a good question, but I'll do members first. So, Rach Rock, my question is, assuming I reconnect with my twin flame, what would the sex be like? Rach Rock. Rach Rock and the twin flame. If they reconnect, what would be the sex like? What would be the sex life like? Ooh. Oh, darling, you got the sun. Oh, love that. We have the Five of Pentacles as overall energy, but the Sun is already starting off good. Okay. The Sun, the Seven of Pentacles, we have Strength, the King of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Ten of Wands. I think, okay. I think good, hot, steamy. It could get better. The Seven of Pentacles is investing in it. So small. I think it might start a little bit like this person, their satisfaction, and it might feel a little bit like a power struggle even at the beginning. I think there is a lot of like passion with the Ace of Wands. The start is always great, it's always passionate, it's always there, but I feel like at the ending you might feel a bit unsatisfied, just tired and unsatisfied, and I do think that it is important to speak up about it. The Five of Pentacles is a feeling of lack, so either there is some like frustration of not being able to make the other person satisfied, feeling like I shouldn't say anything or I should not, or you know. So I do feel that there is a little bit of an imbalance there. Again, the beginning when you like make out and it's like hot and like pushed against the wall and all that good stuff, but at the ending it's a bit where it's like, oh, you know. I do think that we can get there through, because I'm seeing the Sun, that's happiness, you know. In the end, the Seven of Pentacles, well, that's just keep investing, keep investing into it, small steps forward, even if you're like, I don't know if it helps or I don't know if it's, but yes. The Moon as well is, I feel like that there is this idea of like, oh, it's going to be beautiful and magical and this and that, and then it's not that, and you're just like, oh, well, that was different than I expected. But again, I do think that there is that like working on it. I do think that there is that, you know, communication, especially aftercare. Talk about it, you know, have little touches, have a little bit of after intimacy, talking about it. What did you like? What didn't you like? What do you want to try? How was it for you? And, you know, more like really investing. It's not something that comes naturally. If it is naturally, I feel like it's just them taking what they want, and then that's it, and then you just left like unsatisfied, you know. Yeah. It was transcendent in the beginning, the last time, before it all broke down relationship wise. Thank you. You're very welcome. Very, very welcome. And I'm glad. Merida, yes. Okay, so let me take a look. Merida, will your career going to get any progression in the next 2 months? Merida's work. Will there be progression in the next 2 months for Merida's work? We have your spirits and guides are helping manifest your desires. There are too many obstacles and blockages. Channel the energy of the next moon phase. At the bottom, there's not enough faith to manifest your desires. So I kind of want to say no, even though I do feel that there are going to be, we are working towards the next step, or we are working towards, I think this is more like, just keep doing what you do well, learn here and there, like the little things, and then I do feel that there will be progression, but not within the next 2 months. I think that's too quick. So no. No. Okay, let me check my phone, because I think my mom also texted me for dinner. Oh no. Okay, that's fine. Oh, Ashley. The was like, why? I'm assuming why you text me is because you don't want the question on the stream, which is fine. Let me take a look. Okay, what will that be like? Were they to get intimate, what would that be like? I'm sorry, I just saw saw the chat of you look like a French classic lady. Thank you. Thank you. I guess. I suppose. I think that's a compliment. Thank you. Okay. Yes, please. Thank you, of course. So, were they to get intimate? What would that be like? We have the Queen of Wands as the overall energy and the Five of Wands. Like that. Okay. We have the Seven of Wands. We have the Hanged Panda, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Okay. Okay, the funny thing that just comes to mind is the Ace of Pentacles. Usually what I say with the Ace of Pentacles is a seed being planted. It's a seed being planted. But I mean more like, okay, the beginning is here. You know, it's like a start. It's somewhere to start. I think it's very sloppy the first time. Very, like, yes. Like, what's happening? Because the Five of Wands as well. The Five of Wands can be like a tug of war, misunderstanding. Yeah, it's yeah. Yeah. The Seven of Wands as well. The Seven of Wands is very defensive. It's very much like, I'm gonna do it my way, how I want to do it, and I'm not gonna listen, or I'm not gonna hear, or I'm not gonna, you know. So subtlety. No, that's yeah. But like subtlety is not gonna work. It needs real instructions, real navigating, real communicating. It's not just gonna be I made a noise just to indicate that one thing that you did was nice, because he is focused on his own thing. This is what I'm gonna do, and I'm not. No. Subtlety is not that's not his thing. Yeah, no. And with the Hanged as well. Oh, why is this such a comical reading? Because with the Hanged Panda, I feel like you are just gonna hang there and just go well, that's happening. Okay. Oh, okay, yeah, well, that's great. And the Five of Swords as well, that's self-sabotage, so not to make it awkward in the moment, you just kind of go with it, but by doing so, making it harder or more difficult for it to change later, because then it's more embarrassment, oh, but you should have said something then in the moment, or yes. The Hermit as well. The Hermit is then a bit of a moment of did I do, what do I do? Oh no, what do I do? What do I do? With the Queen of Wands as the overall energy, you are very much responsible for your own satisfaction in this, we have the Six of Wands, yeah, for your own satisfaction, and the King of Cups, and then Justice again. So yeah, I do feel that this is not just gonna happen and it's gonna be magical and he knows everything and it's gonna pick up on subtle hints and it's gonna be great and all that. No, it very much needs like guidance, and it is very much your responsibility to guide him in that. Because I do feel with with the King of Cups that he wants that, and again, I just feel like this is very much you're like, let's just do the thing so that I am, and then have that like I feel like that there's such a chase for short-term release like that. For him, sex is just release, and then once the release is there, that's great, we're done, we can move forward next, when that's not really intimacy. And I think he has never learned that or never really experienced that, like where making love can take like hours. He is like 5 minutes in and out, done, and on the couch with a cigarette watching, I don't know, sports or something. And with that justice, it is very much you, that Queen of Wands energy, then to step into that more guiding, leading role, and just going like, yeah, that sucked, dude. I love that. That was great for you, but stick it in a pie. I don't know, but not in me. If you're gonna do that, it's not gonna. It's not. No. No, even though again at the beginning for you guys as well with the Ace of Wands, I do think like the passion is there, and it is like making out and then like tearing off, but it is just gonna be a little bit unsatisfied. Where it's like, oh, that's it, okay, no, okay, but yes, is he going to initiate it first time? Is he going to initiate it? We have the Five of Wands, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the High Priestess, the Six of Cups, and the Three of Cups. And then the Moon. I don't think so. Well, I think there is like a build-up. Again, I think this is just the same reading as that I just did. Where I feel like that there's a little bit of like mood making, and I think with the Knight of Wands, that's fuckboy energy. That is like making the decision, oh, I'm gonna go for it, when that decision wasn't even a decision. Like the door was open, all you need to do is step in. It's not a decision you made. I made the environment so that you could just walk into this intimate moment, and it wasn't I'm gonna go for it, or I'm gonna try to. Like, dude, I was already here, what are you talking about? I was already, it's like waiting on a bus, and then just it's like I was already on the bus before you even. So what the fuck are you talking about? But yeah, I think the first step into stepping over that, going just from like touches and hugging into like even from making out to actually like having sex. Yes, that is gonna be him making that first move. But does he initiate it? No. I feel like you were already waiting on the bus here. Yes. Can you please see when and where? Yes, let me get all the cards for that. I can take a look. When and where. When and where. Four of Wands again. So the home environment. Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, the Hermit, King of Pentacles, and then the Sun. Again, I do think that it is like somewhere that we're like comfortable. The Six of Swords can talk about like travel though. I think when there is more security, I don't know like the full on like time. I can take a look at the time oracle if you want to, but I'm feeling once we have passed the moment of like, okay, we are now legit, we are a thing. This is like what I want towards like the future. The Page of Pentacles is that like investing, when we're the Ace of Swords, when we have conversations about the long term and not this just being a like one night thing of like passion. I think it is like feeling very comfortable with each other, in each other's spaces, when we know we are here for the long run. Again, with that Sun, there's no doubt, there's no insecurity, we know who we are to each other, we're feeling happy with each other, and then moving into it. Whose home? I'm leaning more towards his home, with the King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands here. We have the Nine of Pentacles and the World, the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like it's his home. And then you also wanted timeline. When did this happen? Okay, we have June next year. June next year. Oh, that's long term, not a fling. Yeah, because I feel like when it's not discussed and it's just like just now, I feel like you wouldn't allow it to go that far because you're afraid that it would just be a hit and run kind of like thing. And you were like, I'm not doing that, dude. If you want access to all of me, then it will require more, stepping up. So yeah. That is what I have. Do you now have one more question, right? One more? I think. Right? I think so. You said that when you see... I'm getting pregnant! Oh! Right? Did I? Nice. Nice! I always forget everything right away when I, like... Okay. Yep, pregnant in June. Oh, that makes sense. Thank you, you're welcome. Welcome. Okay, I think you have another question. But if you have a question for that one, let me know. Otherwise, I want to do last call for the free readings. Yeah. I think. Maybe. I'm able. But yeah, I don't know my question. Okay, that's good. That's good. Good. Let's take a look then at last call. Oh wait, then I need this one. Wait. Wait. Oops. So yes, guys, last call for the free option today. Today we have Pharaoh Friday. What am I seeing? Oh, Red, you supported, gifted 1 membership. Thanks so much. David to Hide Seek. Thanks so much, darling. Let me know what I can do for you for that one. I kind of feel like you're like nothing. It's not good big. Okay, so last call for Pharaoh Friday. I just resetted the chat. So let me know your Pharaoh spicy question, your 18 plus question. And I will take a look. I will start from last chat, work my way down. If your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more. It is kind of like spicy questions. So if it's not a spicy question, I am not going to do it. Be aware of that. It doesn't have to be a spicy question for you. It can also be a spicy question for someone else. It can be sex related. It can be sexuality related. It can be, anything 18 plus and a little bit spicy. So it can also be like for 2 well-known people dating each other, where it's like, how's their sex life, or is this person into kinks or BDSM, or like, you know, I don't know, shit like that. So ask away, let me know, and I will take a look. Ashley, thanks so much for gifting a membership as well. Neon Backup just got a membership as well. But yeah, this is gonna be last call for the free options today. I will start from a last chat, work my way down, so if your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more, have patience. I will get to your question eventually. Okay, Nat, can I ask if David believed me when I said he was my first? Did David believe Nat when she said he was her first? Did he believe you? We have the Star. Okay, that's hopeful. The Three of Cups, the Chariot, the Death card, Temperance, the Ten of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. I think that there might have been a little bit unsure. I think there was like hope for that to be true, but I feel like he wasn't sure. Death card talks about like transformation. First time full on sex, I kind of want to lean more towards a yes, but I do think that he might think that you did other stuff before. And that is more like touchy-feely. Nothing too, you know, extreme, but just like touchy-feely. But first time, like sex, I do think that that's a yes. Again, the Star's there, hopeful, yes. Dang, no Monica Stale, yes, no. It's okay. Lila, can I ask if something will happen romantically between me and SM in the future? So that's not really a do you mean like, will we go to bed? Like, will we sleep together? Because, like, romantically, for me, that's more just like a very PG question. It's not really an 18 plus question. You're welcome. Ashley, if you want an oracle for that as well, let me know. Red, if you want anything for that, let me know as well. A question visible. I'm not seeing it from my last chat, darling. Yes. Okay, so will something, not romantically then, sexual, happen between SM and Lila in the future? Will there be some spice and fire between SM and Lila in the future? Will they sleep together in the future? We have the Ten of Wands as the overall energy, and the Chariot. We have the Eight of Wands, the Sun, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Death card. I do want to say yes, but it might take a long time. And when I say a long time, because the Eight of Wands is a little bit defensive, is a little bit holding it back, but I do think that that is an option, yes. It does require you that then to become some sort of like goal, I feel like. But I do want to say yes. I do think so. It's just it's long. It's gonna take a long time. But yes. Rose, I'm not seeing your question either. I have put my question, I'm not seeing it. Get spicy. Can I ask if my bro is gay? Initials EB. Yes, you can. Thank you, you're very welcome. So, Nats, is EB gay? EB. Is EB gay? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh. Okay. We have the World. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Wands. The Three of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles. Why in the fuck do we have the Wheel of Fortune? We have the Six of Wands. Okay, I feel like more so I would put it more at like bi, because I do think that they find women just very attractive. I think that they might have had some like experience or like experimenting with like friends. And the Eight of Pentacles as well, there's still like discovery happening. So I would put it at bi now. Because I think their main focus is women. Queen of Wands energy, which is someone very sexually attractive. Maybe more a woman that takes more like dominant side in like in sexual encounters. So he might be more on the feminine side in that. And I think he's more like exploring. I think that there has been like experimenting. So I would put it more in bi. I would put it more in bi. Because again, I think that there is the focus on women, but then, you know, I think he haven't experienced everything to genuinely say. Because the Wheel of Fortune as well, things that are out of our control. So I feel like he hasn't really gotten the opportunity to really dive into it. Yeah, I think he would like on like a kink thing. I would put him more on the submissive side. Yes, I think. Yes, because I do think that he falls for like strong, like, yes, take charge, kind of like women. But yeah, I would put it at bi right now. Because I do think there is like a tingly there. I think, or like an interest. I'm not sure if he would fully go like, oh yeah, I also like men, but I do think that there's the curiosity, you know. So yes, I'm so gonna get like shadow banned for this live stream. Can I ask a question? Is there a free reading going on? So the readings for today are Feral Friday, so they are 18 plus questions, just 18 plus. Just what does my colleague A think about me? That's not really an 18 plus question. Thank you, you're welcome. You have to censor it, guys. YouTube is picky and will filter you out. Yeah. So reformulate the question. If your question hasn't shown up, for instance, like Reshma, Rose, I haven't seen it this time, you might get filtered out. Use like words like corn, or just like an S and then other thingies, you know. Yeah. When will I get love connection in my life or miss comfort from a partner? That's not really a yes, or not really an 18 plus question. I think you were right. Ashley, please can I get an oracle on how Donkey feels about his divorce coming to an end in close feelings oracles. Okay, so those are two different questions. How are they feeling about you, and how is he feeling about this divorce coming to an end? So which one would you like me to take a look at? Well, I can take a look at both. Let me just take a look at both. I should give you the membership, thanks! Yes, Neon, back up. You did. You got it gifted by Red? I think Red. Did Red? Oh no, by Ashley. By Ashley. How's it going out? Thanks so much for the donation, darling. I am doing last call, so your question will have to wait until I'm done with last call. How is Bruce feeling towards Ashley? How's Bruce feeling towards Ashley right now? We have protect your feelings, fed up, and love. Well, at the bottom we have change as well. Love that. That's cute. And Ashley also wants to know how is he feeling about the divorce coming to a close. How's he feeling about the divorce coming to a close? We have courage. Love that. Relieved. And dreams. Aw, that's cute. That is cute. Like you can dream again. Neil, back up, darling. As a member, you get every live stream an open choice oracle. So out of all my oracles, you can always choose which one with a priority as well. So let me know which oracle you would like, because what's coming up towards me, I don't know if I have like an oracle for that, or if there is a specific oracle that you would like for that. I think I can take a look at like Island Time Wellness. What's coming up? What's coming up? Oh, my brain is so not working. I think I would just look at these then. But let me know if you want these or if you want a different one, darling. Let me know. Suganya, let me just take a look at yours, because otherwise it's gonna be a long wait, I feel like. So Suganya, message from Harshit for Suganya. Harshit for Suganya. I regret lying to you. It's time for me to heal now. I wish things could be different, and I couldn't let you get close to me. Thanks so much. You're welcome. Welcome. Yeah, sure. Any oracle is fine. Okay. So what's coming towards you? Neon, back up. What's coming towards you? Oh my god. Okay, that's too much. I am just gonna do another shuffle because this is too much. And back up. Okay, it's a lot. We have a lot. It's a lot. Oh my god. Okay, let me take a look. Soulmates, soul connection, partnership, agreement, and a soul contract is coming your way. We have palm tree, stability, security, permanence, growth, endurance, and flexibility. Clock, need, time, takes time, in time, cycles, time to heal, and progress. The golden mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, a one-sided relationship, and love bombing. Abundance, keep a positive mindset, manifesting exactly what you want, gratitude and bliss. Not enough, frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousies. And we also have twin flames, yin-yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, and complementing each other. So I see two soul connections coming your way. Very on love. I do feel that abundance, so work-wise and finances and stuff like that, will go well. I think the biggest like learning curve for you is going to be in romantic relationships, where one, you have a twin flame. Twin flames are very explosive, very challenging, very they're a lot. They're a learning curve. Again, with that need, time to heal. It might be like a narcissistical relationship, love bombing, going in over our head. And I do feel that going through that, finding some more stability, then finding a partner that's more with that soulmates, full on soul connection, partnership, doing it together. Because I think that this twin flame will trigger that feeling of I'm not good enough, I'm lacking, I should do more. Ego or insecurity issues coming up as well. So yeah, I feel like that's coming your way. Okay guys, I did see a donation come in as well. Crypto Girl, thank you so much, darling. I am doing last call, so your donation, your reading will have to wait until I'm done. Where did I leave off? Oh, my head. Rupshika, when will I get a love connection in my life? That's not an 18+ question. Now he's feeling about, is divorce coming to an end? What's going towards you? Did that? When will intimacy happen with ST and Rose? Guys, please don't spam your questions. Please don't spam your questions. Rose and ST, when will that happen? We have the Page of Swords. Okay. Okay, okay. But the Two of Cups, the High Priestess, Two of Wands, and the Tower, I think within like 2 months, not necessarily 2 months now, but like when you get like closer to them, 2 months, I kind of feel like is the timeline there. Is my question correct now? That's not, it wasn't an 18 plus question. Will my future husband feel strong bonded after having sex for the first time? Reshma. Will your future husband feel a strong bond after intimacy for the first time? For Reshma. Will your partner feel a strong bond to you after intimacy for the first time? Feel a strong bond with the Queen of Cups. Okay, 5 Swords, 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, the King of Cups. I think you feel more bonded to them after intimacy, for sure. Not to say that there's no bonding happening at all. I think just for men, they need more... Like, women bond through intimacy and through sex. Men don't have that necessarily through sex. So I do think that it requires more. I don't think it's just going to be intimacy of sex that's going to do it for him. I do think that it helps, but I don't think that it necessarily after the first time already feeling that strong bond. I feel like that's more going to be you. Leah, message from David. That's not one of the options. 167, already did that one. Is my first question first of all? Yes. People, just hold your tits, please. Please, hold your tits. Thank you, love. You're welcome. Where are you from? From the Netherlands, darling. You're back again. Who are you? But no, I'm from the Netherlands, darling. Oh, my question is visible? Yes, it is. Am I visible? Yes, it is. I did it already. As a ceiling, I already did your question. Rupshika, I just did your question. I just did your question. Okay, that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. I think that's it. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. Jesus. Okay, let me call last call. Crypto Girl, darling, thank you so much for the donation. I will take a look at your question. I am gonna call last call though for paying donations. So let me do that. List is closed. So if you're interested in a oracle, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're interested in a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it is going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. I will be doing a giveaway in today's live stream as well. I'm hoping I have the time for it. But yes, if you are wanting to make a donation, do it now or forever hold your... Well, not forever. Until next week. I'll be back again next week. But yes, so that is... Jesus Christ. That's what's happening, I suppose. I think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't... Guys, it's Friday. It's been a long week. I don't know what's happening. I think I said everything that I needed to say. Yes? Rupshika, I already did your question. I literally just did your question. Yes. Okay. Holy shit. Okay. Crypto Girl, hopefully you're still in the chat. I think so. Right? I think you are. Your question, why didn't Colin text me back all night? Is he spending time with someone else, or is he upset at me? Something I said or did? I am. Okay. So, why didn't Colin text you back all night? Colin. Why didn't Colin... I want a different deck. Because this one is like, girl, I'm dead. I'm like, oh, same. Okay. Crypto Girl. Yes, my decks could talk to me. Shut up. Okay. Crypto Girl, why didn't Colin text you all night? Colin, my dude. Why didn't you text Crypto Girl? Colin. Why didn't Colin text all night? Why didn't he? What the fuck was he doing? We have the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. So I do feel that there was a, like, deciding whether or not to text. But in the end deciding... I don't know if there's, like, other people involved. I kind of feel like other people are involved. Where it's like, is it worth the headache? I'm not sure. We have the Knight of Wands, we have the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Swords, the Lovers, the Knight of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like he was doing something. Busy, helping. I think there's also a factor of, I think it's for the best if I don't react right now. That can also be if he's like drunk or, you know. But the Three of Pentacles is a collaboration, so I do feel other people being there. The Knight of Wands, I don't know if he was like having a drink with people or like on a date with someone. I feel like he was with other people. The Five of Swords talks about like self-sabotage. I don't think it's necessarily anything you did. With the Eight of Pentacles, well, I will just like find out later. The Emperor, again, doing what's best for everyone. I don't think it's necessarily, is female energy? I think so, yeah. What was he doing? On a date? King of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun. Yeah, I think he was like enjoying himself, like having just a fun date, evening, night. The Empress. So yeah, definitely female. I don't know if this is like an ex. I feel like, because there's also an energy of like, I needed to get this like over with, or I needed to do this. I feel like it was just a couple of things. Okay, I don't think it's one singular thing. I think that there might also have been, because the first thing that came to mind is like helping his mom or something. I feel like he was busy. And then after, that can be work, that can be working in the house or stuff like that. And then after that, going out, I do feel with a female energy to just have a good time. He doesn't drink anymore though. Well, it doesn't have to be drinking, but I do feel like spending time with someone. Yeah. He said he got out of the shower and then just didn't reply after. It was midnight. I don't know. Well, after like going, I don't think that this is something that happened until like 3 a.m. But I do think that he was just busy the evening. Because I do think that you started texting before he got a shower. Knight of Swords is like, because I feel like usually he would like react right away, but there is a little bit of feeling of like, I didn't want to shoot my, you know, I will hear it later. So unlike him, I text him after I got his last message. He didn't look at my message at all. Yeah, again, I do feel like busy. The Eight of Wands is very fast. For me, that would be like travel. Knight of Swords as well. I feel like someone just called, whether that's his mom or something, to help out, or I don't know, a friend to help out. Knight of Swords. I do think that he had the mentality of like, oh, I'll respond to you later. I'll do it later. It's fine, you know. Yeah. Why do I have the Nine of Swords as overall energy? Why is that a worry there? The Wheel of Fortune. Things that are out of his control. So again, something happening out of his control that he needed to go and do and help and yeah. Ten of Wands. And he was just very tired after that. Very tired after it. But it's not intimacy. I don't think he had sex with someone. No. Let me take a look at the Knight of Wands though. Let me take a look at the Knight of Wands. King of Cups, the High Priestess, and the Fool. No, I don't think so. Well, Queen of Wands. Again, I do think... Okay, so I feel like I think this is a couple of like hours where, again, I feel like he is busy. He's doing something, helping someone out, going home, tired. I feel like that there is a message from someone else that he's like, okay, let's hang out, get home, tired, I'll text you in the morning, and then go to bed. Should I be concerned? Kind of depends on what you are afraid would happen, darling. Will he reach out today? I do think so. If he hasn't reached out yet, I do want to say yes, because the Eight of Pentacles does talk about getting more information. King of Swords, yeah, King of Communication. Ace of Cups, he will even come with like an apology. So yeah, I do think that he will reach out. For sure. Oh god, I really wanted to do the giveaway, but I'm really running out of time. So yeah, okay, I'll just wait. Okay, you're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. Okay, guys, I think that was it. I think that was it. I will hold the giveaway on Monday for you guys, because I am running out of time. It is already 6 p.m. here, and I need to get dinner going. I don't think there was any others. Ashley, you still have one question, but if you're okay with it, if you're like not having any questions in your mind and you're okay with carrying it to next week, then we can do that as well. Yeah, I'll save my question for Monday. Okay, great, thank you. Then I think that was it. I think, yes, okay. I need to cut my bangs, holy shit. Hey mom, sorry to disturb you and check. You said to my first question, okay, it's not 18 plus. Yeah, but you asked a question of like, will your partner feel the bond with you fall after the first time of intimacy? And I did answer that question. See you again. Bye. Bye. Go eat. Yes. Oh, I'm hungry. Have a good weekend. So yes, darling. Again, Rupshika, I did look at the question like, will the bond fall in place, or will he feel the bond grow, or however you formulated after the first one. Rupshika, I did yours after that. I might in stress have mixed names. I might have done that, but it was for you, darling. But I am gonna go, guys. I am very much running late, so I am gonna go. Have an amazing rest of your day. Go kick ass, go get them, and I'll talk to you guys again in next week's live streams. So have a good one. Have a good weekend. Go get them. Have an awesome time, and I'll talk to you guys again next week. So have a good one. Talk to you next week.